Hello, everyone. This is the St. Ambrose Carnival in Deerfield Beach. It's off of Federal Highway. I'm not sure how we heard about it. I think my wife saw an ad or some such thing, and so we figured we'd head over there. You know, we like these carnivals and stuff, but I gotta say, and I don't whine about stuff like this too much, this was not a very well run carnival. Um, First of all, some of the rides had the music so loud it actually hurt your ears. I mean, you couldn't communicate with anybody near the ride. In fact, that's why I'm doing this now, because there was so much commotion going on. The audio's useless. But it was so loud, unnecessarily loud. I don't even understand the point of it being that loud. But it was actually uncomfortable. Um, then, you know, they sell you these bands or whatnot so you can get on the rides unlimited. Um, but they shouldn't sell it for the same price if you're going to have like a small child going on it, because they limit how many rides the child can go on, and they have the size. It seems like, you know, a random size. For example, Ethan couldn't go on the go-karts. He missed it by an inch or half an inch. I mean, the guy had to sit there and double check. I'm like, you know what? If it's that close, let him go. Besides the fact, I'm not sure exactly what could possibly happen to him on those little bumper car things. But and that said, that brings me to the people they had running the rides. And mind you, I've gone to some of these carnivals in the past, so I've got experience with this. But these guys were a little bit, I'd say, ill-trained before this was set up. They weren't friendly. They weren't very organized in how they did the rides. It almost seemed like some of them were having a little bit of a power thing going with, how when they let people in and when they don't let them in, and ridiculous. I mean, I can't really explain it. But also, the slides you saw us go on, we waited like 30 minutes, and there was only 10 people in front of us, because they would let like one person go all the way up at a time. Well, it's not really necessary to do that. You can let people go up there, and especially if you have somebody at the top to help them make sure it stays organized. But anyway, I mean, we had a good time. Don't get me wrong. We won't go back. I mean, we went to the carnival in Coral Springs, and it was much, easier to get on the rides. They didn't have this weird, thing where they were holding people up instead of letting them get on, and measuring to within a centimeter of the height. In fact, Ethan went on the go-kart. Ooh, that what is that thing called? Ferris wheel. Now that was pretty cool. It was a long wait in that line. But this is the first Ferris wheel ride Ethan's been on. He was kind of nervous at first, but he got a little bit braver as it went on. And went around. Meanwhile, his mom was down there yelling the whole time because, she, of course, thinks Ethan's going to jump out or some craziness. Alright, well, anyway, if anybody's still listening to this, I do apologize for the extended whine, and you might say, well, why are you ruining this video with your bad narration? And that's just all the damn music in the background. They're going to flag me. One of those songs is going to get the flag on the computer for the copy. Oop, there's Mom waving at us. Copyright infringement, and yada yada. So there was just no real good audio anyway. Blank it out, and then most people probably just turn my voice down in the volume anyway, instead of listening to my... Look at that boy. Come on. Isn't that the most handsome guy? Alrighty, are you ready for your super secret message? Because only you would have listened this far. Here's your super secret message that only you will probably hear, because absolutely nobody else would survive this long. Here it is. Are you ready? Your papa loves you. That's the super secret message. I'm very proud of you too, eh? You're handsome and you're fun and you're a nice little guy. You got a great personality. I sure hope you do good in school. Alright, well, I'm coming to the end of this. And if somebody else managed to listen that far, you gotta keep the super secret message to yourself. Don't tell. Love you, E.